All right, so we're waiting on one more person, but we need to start with the warm up. All right, let's march in place. I think everyone's muted. Remember, I want to yell at you, but you guys cannot yell at me. Just kidding. All right. Feel free to play music at your place. Anything that has a driving drum beats, that tends to help get the heart rate up. There's actually studies that show that really upbeat music helps make the exercise experience more exciting and makes you push harder. So I'm just marching, high knees. What? You can't hear me? My mic is working from what I can hear, from what I understand. Sutrita, it says you're not. Okay, thanks, Ingrid. Sutrita says you're not joined on audio. All right, we're gonna go side to side. Get those knees out to the side, bring those arms, pull it down. Yeah, so definitely you guys can unmute yourself. I have you muted, but you can unmute yourself if needed, if you need to get my attention. Take water breaks at any time. Feel free to modify the movements. We do have low and high impact movements. So you can keep everything low impact if you like. So I'm just opening up the hips here, pulling the knees out to the side. Good, let's kick the legs forward, stretching those hamstrings dynamically. So it's okay if your legs are a little bit bent. I'm just kind of circling my arms. And then let's just keep the legs still and just focus on the arm circling, opening up the chest, and circle it back. So today's workout, I have exercise A, exercise B, 2 exercises. I'll do 40-20, 2 times each. Get familiar with the exercise and a longer stretch. Hit those squats here, butt back and down. Knees and toes align with each other. Chest up. And then we'll follow that up with a Tabata. So I got to switch the timer. But Tabata is basically 20 seconds of warm-up followed by 10 seconds of rest. And you'll do each exercise 4 times for only 20 seconds. Here's your side view. We're back to our hot weather days. It was like, I think 60 degrees or 70 yesterday. Now it's like 90. Pretty crazy. Couple more. And let's go into our lunge. Nice long stride. Feet hip distance apart, at least. Probably no wider anyways. Keep that chest up. So I'm bending the back knee down just about ankle height. Give me 4 more here. Get a little stretch in the hip flexors back here. Switch. You can do this facing front if you'd like. I am turning sideways. Oh, almost lost my balance there. Again, we're feeling the stretch in the back hip flexor as we lunge. And working the front butt cheek. Last one. All right, good. Let's open up those hips. Get those feet nice and wide, about 3 times hip width. 1, 2, 3. And just go into some side lunges. Really open up those hips. Push those knees out to the side as you shift side to side. Not really shooting my knees past the toes. I'm actually stopping just about over at the ankle. But you can go as far as where the toes are. if that doesn't bother your knees. All right, we're gonna warm up the upper body. So we're gonna go down to the floor. You just wanna windmill your arms over. Here's your plank, wrist underneath the shoulders. Heels are back, abs and glutes and quads are engaged. You can always do planks on your elbows. We do a lot of push-ups and burpees in a boot camp class, so I'm kind of operating under the assumption that you guys don't have any wrist issues, but at any point you can always go to an elbow plank and a knee plank. Then I'm going to drop to my knees, take my hands wider than the mats or wider than my shoulders. So here my arms are here. This is what I would use for tricep push-ups. I'm going to take my hands wider for chest push-ups or basic push-ups. Regular basic push-ups are with the hands wider than shoulder distance. It is about bending those elbows to about 90 degrees. That's what you're aiming for. And if it's too easy with your knees underneath your hips, then you can push your knees back. But you still want your chest aiming for the floor between your hands. And if that still feels easy, you can go onto your toes. So it's all about finding your challenge. What is challenging for you that allows you, when you bend your elbows to about 90 degrees, that it's really working your arms and chest muscles? All right, so let's get started with exercise pairing 1. I'm going to show you the legs first, but we're actually starting on the ground. So this is exercise B. It's a squat to a side kick. So when I go into my side kick, I just kind of lean over to the other one bent leg, and I keep it bent as I kick out. Now you don't have to kick very high at all. I'm actually just kicking about hip height, but you can kick lower. All right, so a little bit of balance, but then we stay in the squat. I don't stand up, then kick, and then squat, then stand up, then kick. All right, I'm seamlessly going from one to the other. Now the push-up, this is where we're gonna start. So this is a big high push-up. So you can do it on your knees. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna crawl your feet in. This is called a bear plank, right? Notice that my knees are here. And so again, from out here, push up, crawl it in, and then do a quick tap, tap. So shoulder tap, fingers tap opposite shoulder. You can either jump or walk your feet back out. Do it on the push-up. You can jump your feet into the bear, tap, tap. Jump out, push up, jump in, tap, tap. Or walk it out, push up, or walk it out, come to your knees, push up, walk it in, tap, tap. Okay, that one has a little bit of parts. So again, we're doing it for the 40 seconds first, just kind of get practice on it. And then when you see it during the 20-second Tabata, you'll be much more familiar with it. All right, we ready? All right, let's get started. All right, we're starting in that push-up.
Ready?
All right, push up into the bear. Tap the shoulders. Out, push up. So the push-ups are broken up a little bit. Not doing non-stop push-ups. Again, you can walk your feet in and walk it back. Not do the jumps. It's a real quick tap to the opposite shoulder. It's so quick that you don't have to worry about falling over. You're trying to eliminate the shifts though. So try to keep your feet at least a distance apart so you're not shifting a lot. Okay, you have 20 seconds of rest. And then you're going into your squat to side kick. So you're going to stay nice and low and then kick. So we're alternating sides. So see how low you can go? Good. So there's no jumping in this one. It's about keeping the muscles loaded. You lift your knee with it bent, and then you push your foot out or your heel out. Do whatever you want with your arms. We're trying not to stand up. See how low my head stays? I'm not coming up to my full height. Hey, Lee Chen didn't join. You want to text him? It's a Lee Chen didn't join. You want to text him? Pretty sure you know. Keep going, keep going. Nice, nice. All right, back to that push-up. We have a little time. We have about 5 seconds. All right.
Ready?
Ready. Let's go. Push up. Bear. Tap, tap. Push up. You want to go as fast as you can. Again, try not to shift too much as you do your taps. But technique is always more important than speed. So you want to go quickly with no pauses. Keep breathing. Non-stop movements. But you don't want to get sloppy. Oh, jeez. I'll enjoy that more when it's 20 seconds. Oh, I rather like this leg one. I generally like working my legs more than my upper body. Probably because my legs are stronger than my arms.
Ready?
All right, here we go. And kick. And kick. Non-stop. Now you're going to get about a 20-second rest-ish while I change over the clock to Tabata. But you're not going to get the whole minute of rest until after the Tabata. And it doesn't mean if you need to take a rest, take a longer rest. It's okay if you don't do all 8 of the Tabata rounds. In boot camp, we drive our heart rate up. You know, whether we're doing push-ups or lower body squats, right? We give our muscles a break, upper and lower body. We don't give our heart a break. So listen to your body. If you need that break, take a break. So switching over the clock. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, so in 10 seconds, we're going to the first exercise. There you go. Your push-ups. 20 seconds of work. So by now, you're very familiar with this exercise, so you can probably go a little faster. Out in, tap, tap. Jump out, push up. Jump in, tap, tap. All right, very little time, it's 10 seconds. So by the time I stand up, there's only 5 seconds left. Get into your squat position. Let's move. But what really drives the workout in Tabata is your heart rate, because you really are constantly moving. That 10 seconds is not a lot of break. The idea behind it is that you really push yourself to your limits in that 20 seconds. There's the beat. By the time you get there, there's just enough time to set up. Get your hands wide, find that plank, and we start. Pretty much, your rest is the transition time. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Oops. I tap my shoulder in the push-up instead of jumping to the bear. Sometimes I just mess up. Here we go. Whatever you need to do with your hands. Stay low as you can, low and wide. Again, just get right into it. There's really not much time, but but if you need to get a drink, get a drink. Lightly jumping back, lightly jumping forward. Remember, our push-up is a moving plank. So you want to keep those abs nice and braced when you're in your full plank. Even if you're on your knees, brace those abs. How you doing? Doing good? Don't forget to squat. It's about the squat. I'm really not straining my leg as I kick. I mean, I'm not straining my standing leg. I straighten my kicking leg, but not my standing leg. A little bit of balance. It's okay to lean your torso a little bit. All right. Almost done here. Then we get a whole minute break. I like learning a new exercise and then seeing how much I can speed it up and still do it with good technique. For weight training, you do want to keep things slow and controlled when you have like dumbbells in your hands. But when it's body weight, you don't have to move super slowly. You want to move with good technique. But running, squats, lunges, a lot of that motion. It's all about execution with some explosiveness sometimes. I'm going to time this a minute since I'm terrible about timing, so ignore these couple of beeps. All right.
Ready?
Ignore that. This is just so I keep track of the time. All right, so we're going to lunge back. So if you start from here, you go tap in. Oh, sorry. What is it? Okay. So you go back for two lunges, 2 lunges. This is the non-impact version. And then the impact is back and back, switch. Back and back, switch. Bring it in and then step back 2 times. And the second time you're back, you switch. Okay? And then we have our speed skater burpee. So this is the speed skater, which if you want to do nonstop speed skater,
ready?
Go for it. Sorry, I let the time go by too much. But you basically do a speed skater, go down for the burpee. Back. If you want to do a push up, come in. Speed skater. Now, if you want to put your foot down, put it down and then do your burpee. But you can actually put your hands down, jump back with that one leg, and then put your foot down. All right, you guys got a little longer. I talked too much, sorry. Double lunge. Double reverse lunge. Ready? Go. 2 lunges. 2 lunges. 2 lunges. You want to add impact, you do 2 lunges, you stay down, do a switch, tap it in, 2 to the back, switch. You can count it as in, out, switch. In, out, switch. There's 2 movement patterns before you switch. Whatever you want to do with the arms. And knocking means there's 10 seconds left. So we have our speed skater burpee. So basically, don't have much space here. Speed skater. Walk it back. Optional push up. Walk or jump forward.
Ready?
Step to the side. Here we go. Basically a lateral hop burpee. Again, the push-up's optional. when we get to the Tabata of this, feel free to do non-stop burpees if you want, or non-stop speed skating. Sometimes putting the two together in a really short amount of time, just doing 2 of each, which I get. I get it's kind of a downfall of the Tabata timing, but there's options. Double lunge.
Ready?
Here we go. In, out, switch, or back in, switch. If you're doing the non-impact version, your switch is from the standing position. And if you're doing the jump switch, your switch is from the split position or the low position. Or some thunder and lightning. The Wi-Fi stays good. All right, we got our burpee. The ever popular burpee of boot camp. 7 seconds.
Ready?
Let's go. You don't have to jump a mile. Just step over to the side, maybe with a little bit of a push off, like speed skater, and kind of push off. Definitely feeling this. Ooh. That's 10 seconds. It means we have time to do one more. All right. Going to burpees. Going to Tabata. You ready? All right, we're doing our lunges now. Remember, you step back 2 times. Step back 2 times. Here you go. Move a little faster than you were before because you only got 20 seconds. All right. Now here you can do non-stop speed skaters or non-stop burpees if you don't want to do the combo. I'm going to try this combo and see how many I can do. Okay. It is 5. Ugh. Oh, I don't know if I can do 5 again. Whew. Breathe. You don't have to talk. I don't have to talk. How fast can you go to get that heart rate up? Get that heart rate up. Push yourself to your limits of 20 seconds. Let me just show you what non-stop speed skater looks like. If anyone's taking that option, it looks like this. You land on one leg and you swing the arms in the same direction as the back leg. It's definitely a little easier than if you did burpees, of course, but it's still a pretty good way of getting your heart rate up. All right, I don't need to do an all burpee option. You guys know what that looks like. Here we go. Any lunge variation you want. If you're hitting on lunges, do some squats. Nice, keep it moving. All right, going back to the Space skate burpee. I'm gonna go to my left first. My right. Oh, okay, we have 2 of each left. Not too bad. Especially because I actually skipped a burpee run. Okay, that's it. Give it all you got. You're gonna see space skater burpee today. If you're not wearing shoes, be careful with that jump back. Careful of your toes. Right, always finishing when the timer rings. Not during that beeping warning, but during when it does the final long beep. All right, take your minute. Let's look at the next round. Okay, we got a cardio thing here. So the cardio is 3 jumps and a star jump. So you go 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3, reach. All right, non-impact. Come down and reach. Come down and reach. Down, up, or you're doing 3, 2, 1. Hey! That's the second exercise. The first exercise is called the sumo stomp in squat. So if you've ever seen sumo wrestlers, they go stomp, stomp, and then they're ready to wrestle. So we're going to do stomp, stomp, and jump. And then stomp, lead with the other leg, stomp, and jump. It's okay if you don't lead leg change. And then non-stop, stomp, stomp. Notice how I stay low? There's no break from the leg without that jump. So the low impact version is still pretty challenging. Let's go. Starting with the sumo squat. Get really low and wide. So non-stop stomping, stomp low, 1 jump. Stomp, stomp, and jump. Or non-stop stomping, which is really a good muscular workout. This kind of gives a bonus of getting your heart rate up. It does give your legs a quick little break. You do work also on your fast twitch muscle fibers. When you stay low like this, you're kind of working on your slower twitch muscle fibers. They're all important. One is not worse than the other. Okay, they're just different for what you need to do in life. You don't always work. Slowly. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, hey! This is all about cardio. Really, we're bouncing on the balls of our feet. We're not lowering into a squat. We're reaching the arms, but it's about the heart rate.
Ready?
It's breathless. 3, 2, 1, hey! So you're practicing training bouncing on the balls of your feet. Nice and light, like you're jump roping. Or squat, reach, low, high, low, high. You can still get your heart rate up pretty high when you go from a low position to a high position quickly. Don't spend too much time in that squat there. You already did the sumo squat. This is about the heart rate. Low, high, low, high. All right, it's not about the squat here. Get that heart rate up. Okay. Whew. I'm barely talking now, which means my heart rate's up. Gotta catch my breath. Start talking. You'll know. Did you do a good job? Did you push yourself? Sumo stop.
Ready?
Stomp, stomp, reach. If your heart rate is still up, take out the jump right here. Just stay here. Stomp, 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 stomp. Okay? Just try to keep moving. Lots of variations. Always lots of variations. You can also do a stomp, stomp, stand up. So you stomp, stomp, stand, drop. All right, like I said, lots of options. Whew. So one more of the triple bounce and star. I don't know what I called it. Get breathless. Get your heart rate up. Soft knees. Bounce, 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 reach. Land softly. See, my heels are off the ground. It really doesn't come off the ground. I mean, it really doesn't go on the ground. It stays off the ground. 3, 2, 1, reach. Heart rate up. Try singing the song after this. You'll know if you can't sing that you did it. You pushed yourself. 2 seconds. All right, now to Tabata. Grab a quick sip if you need. You got 20 seconds. Woo! All right, 20 seconds. These are short, short, short intervals. Let's go. Sumo stomp. It's quick. Nice. Looking good. It's just 20 seconds of this triple jump thing. Woo. You gotta push, push, push. It's only 20 seconds. When it's shorter, you have to push harder to get that same level of challenge when compared to a 40-second interval. See, there it is. Done. Right into the squat. Take a drink if you absolutely need to, but there's really no time for drinks. Of course, I don't want anyone to pass out, so you need a drink, you need a break, you take it. As long as you feel challenged, then you have done your job. The design behind the work interval being double the length of the rest is that your heart rate never really gets all the way back down. Okay? You're basically starting every round a little fatigued from the previous round. The rest doesn't get you back up to that full rest level. That's why we have to do a 1-minute reset after each one. Or maybe 2 minutes, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like we need 2 minutes, right? Oh, no time. Yes. Way to keep pushing it. If you're a little tired, try to keep moving with the stomps and take out the jump. That's it. That's it. If you prefer doing the sumo stomp, you want to skip this one, you can. Remember, I give variety and options. You can substitute any exercise with another one. Yes. Big reach. Start. One more of each. Then this round's over. I'm pretty much staying in the squat as I lift the leg up. It's like I'm just repositioning my feet while I'm squatting. Pretty much what they're doing in this sumo stomp. If you don't believe me, go YouTube some sumo wrestling. They're like holding on to their uniform. Their uniform. Last set, that's 20 seconds. One time for Halloween, I was a sumo wrestler. It's pretty funny. I wore a nude leotard, nude pantyhose. I stuffed a pillow in the leotard around my stomach, and I tied a bed sheet around my pelvis. And that was my sumo wrestler costume. I was completely covered. It just didn't look like it was because I was wearing a nude leotard. Or I need a break. I need water. We have, let's see. Let me check the time here. All right, so we have 4 minutes. That means we're not going to do the last Tabata. So we're going to do the 40-second 20 times 2 of each, and then we're going to stretch. We are ending with abs. Okay, so here's the lunge. I try to do a squat and then a lunge and then a squat and a lunge. So here's the lunge, little push off like this. Again, it's all about keeping the muscles loaded. You're staying on this one leg for the entire 40 seconds. And then the second round, you're doing 40 seconds. That's it. All right, the abs. Let's see. It's also one-sided. So the first side, maybe here. I'm only on one butt cheek. My other butt cheek is not on the ground. The entire first 40 seconds is on this side. And then the entire next 40 seconds on the other side. And that's it for our workout, okay? I know we get tired at the end, so not as crazy at the end. All right. If you want to do more lunge jumps, please go for it. This is about muscle loading.
Ready?
So see how I'm staying here? A little push-up. It's such a little push-up. You might as well, you can pulse it too. So if you don't want to do the push-up pulsing, I would say pulsing is harder. Muscularly, pulsing is harder because you get just a slight little break when you get that foot off the ground. But both of them burn quite a lot. Like I can definitely feel it, especially in this back leg. The leg that's on the ground that's stabilizing is always the one that's going to burn more. The back leg is feeling a pulse. I'm going to stay facing this direction, just for no confusion, and then I'll face the other direction. So rest on your front butt cheek. Lift up. Up. You can come all the way down if you want. Push into this hand.
Ready?
We can start from an elbow position like this, because lifting your legs is a lot of work. So it doesn't matter if your elbows are already up. You can push into the full arm or just the elbow. You stay on the elbow and just move the legs. It is not easy for 40 seconds. You're only on one butt cheek, remember. Only on one butt cheek. Bend your knees if you need to. Like that. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I thought I was doing an easy last round. It's not easy at all. Okay, changing to the other side. So I have my other leg in front. And again, you can pulse it like this. Pulsing is pretty much what the back leg is experiencing. And then a little push off. Listen to your knees though. You want to feel the quads and your muscles burn. You don't want pain in the knee joint.
So we really got our heart rate up for that middle 2 rounds. So this is back down to more focus on muscles. 10 seconds, don't stop. Get on that back leg. Let it burn. Let it burn. Okay, I'm staying facing this way. I'm on, again, one butt cheek. You come all the way down. And then you come up. Bend knees if you need. So this butt cheek doesn't go on the ground. If you can help.
Ready?
Oblique V-ups. Or any ab exercise you want to do. Halfway there. Man, a lot tougher than I thought. I write the workout, I know how to do each exercise. I actually know how it feels when you put it all together. Because I'm not crazy. I'm not going to do this workout before I teach the workout. We're all going to experience it together. Okay. Stay on the ground, stay on the ground. I'm just getting up and turning off this timer so you don't have to keep listening to it. All right, we made it to the end. Whew. Hug your knees in. All right, we're going to have you reach one leg up, get that hamstring stretched. Hold the leg close to your head and breathe. Flex the foot if you can. Reach the heel up, toes down. Get a little calf stretch. And now it's really tight. It's different from pointing. Flex the foot. Good. Take that leg that you have straight. Cross it over the other leg. And have the knees fall to the side. Reach your arms to achieve. If this is not enough stretch for you, just straighten the top leg. And support it if you need it. Spine twist, outer thigh. If your leg's resting on the floor, that's fine, let it rest. We are trying to keep this back shoulder blade down on the floor though. I'm not, I'm not trying to rotate my whole body here. All right, let's come back to center. Get the other leg up. First, just focus on getting the leg as straight as possible. Then pull it toward your head. And once you've reached your limit of pulling toward your head, then just flex your foot. Reach those toes down. Take it to the other side. Again, this might be enough of a stretch. But if not, then just lengthen the leg. All right, we're gonna sit up so you can roll your way up to a sitting position, and then stand. Quads. If you need the wall for balance, use it. Feeling the stretch here and the flexor and the quads. And then again in the other one. Our quads really get, I guess I do need the wall. The quads really do get a workout with all the squats and lunges we do every week. You guys have thunder and lightning where you are? Reach back. Chest stretch. If this is not enough of a stretch for you, then reach the arm back and lift it away from your body. Let's just relax the back, loosen everything up. Let those arms whip around you. Just kind of throw your arm back there. Throw. Throw. Throw it forward. Throw. I lift it, I let it drop. Lift it, I let it drop. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for boot camp.
guys always accomplish so much.